We all want to make a connection. I'm Valerie Greenberg, the confidence boosting connector, and this is Crosstown Connections on Bella TV. You guys, your host of Crosstown Connections, Valerie Greenberg here for Bella TV, and I love sitting down with some boss babes, Miss Paige, DeSorbo, and Hannah Berner from Summer House on Bravo TV.
I'm so excited. This isn't what I signed up for. No.
This season on Summer House.
I'm turned on.
You're basically my sister that I want to have sex with.
I thought I was the crazy one, but these people are animals.
I don't have to every guy that I meet.
You let him on and you're denying it.
You cheated on your girlfriend. I do not deserve to be put through this time and time again.
So naturally, I thought that each of you, when we ran into each other at the Bella party with Christy Brinkley on the cover, were the perfect fit to sit down with about connecting because you're new to Summer House as castmates. The summer is around the corner, and I have to hear about what the experience was like while you were filming, and then the transformation as to how your lives have been affected now. I mean, that's what it's really all about. So,
Well,
Paige, Hannah, you want to take the floor?
Paige's head has gotten huge.
I can't even go to the grocery store anymore.
Yeah, and she won't let me make eye contact with her anymore. It's like reality TV can turn you into a monster.
Does she make you carry the autograph pen for when people want?
She makes me take the photos because she knows I know good lighting. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like reality TV actually helped us learn more about ourselves.
It sounds very cliche, but I learned a lot about myself this summer.
Oh, tell me what you learned, sister.
Well, you get forced to be in social situations you'd never volunteer yourself to be in.
Right.
It's also just
Thank
learning,
you, Bravo.
learning how to deal with other people's personalities that are bigger than yours or just so much
Very
different
good
than
point.
yours.
Yeah, they're in a share house. For those of you that don't watch the show that will be binging after you speak with these ladies, tell us a little bit about the premise, and then you can go into all
So
that.
it's basically a group of friends that all live in New York City, and on the weekends we pack up and drive to the Hamptons
Love
for
it.
Friday through Sunday. And we didn't know everyone in the house
Got it.
prior to moving in.
Cool.
So you meet new people and you realize that you have a completely different personality as them. So you handle every situation differently, whether it be confrontation, what you want for breakfast, where to go out at night. Yeah, so all different things. So you learn how to deal with people that aren't like you.
But I think it is I know that we're in our late 20s, but it is kind of a coming of age too. We're all figuring out our relationships. We're
Right.
at a certain area in our work where we want to be successful, but some of us are struggling. Some of
Sure.
us are doing better than others. And then we realize how important female friendships are.
I love that. And you two came into the house as friends. So how important has the bond and the connection that you guys came in with, and has it grown? Okay, they're in sync with each other.
I was gonna let you answer. No, so we knew each other before we moved in.
I love this sandwich, by the
But
way.
we weren't
It's Italian.
we weren't best friends. And then I think that our love story is the best love story of the summer.
It's the best storyline
Ooh,
of the show.
I like
for sure.
this.
No, but because I think that no one expected it. Because we worked
Right.
together.
You guys worked together at Betches.
Yeah, and
huge success, by
and
the way.
she
and
was
you
not
created another great platforms for yourself through this.
Thank you. But she was freelancing, so she wasn't in the
sure.
office as much. But whenever I met her, we always had good interactions.
yeah, just had this connection.
And you have those people in your life who you're not putting the time in, but if you hear their name, it makes you smile.
Absolutely.
So when
Oh my God.
I couldn't make eye contact with her, I almost cried, and you don't let me make eye contact with you. But when we were in the house, living with even someone who you we were put in the bed together.
You really bonded.
We really bonded.
When they say you got up close and personal, it happened.
She's the first person I saw when I woke up, and the last person I saw before I went to
We
sleep.
made sure.
So she knows what you
I
look
was
like when
I
you
was
have crust
"Why are
under your eyes or the fake eyelashes aren't on, because
Yeah.
you guys were just natural babies here.
I'm over. But we are very different, so I think that people
Yeah.
were a little surprised of how close we got.
Yeah. Well, we're very similar in aspects that matter. matter. Like
Yes.
how we deal with friendships, how we love
deep
our
stuff.
family,
Yeah.
our work lives, and like
I think
our
also
careers.
our sense of humor really
Yes,
bonded us.
we are. But we're different in the things that like don't matter.
You
So,
both
like,
you
Hannah-
both shine separately, but
oh,
together.
Even
it's
some things that do matter were
really
different.
amazing.
Like our taste in boys is different.
Yeah.
That's perfect because there's no button heads in that
Yeah.
department.
I think also like the things we care about are different. Like where
Yeah.
like Paige like everything will be about her outfit that night. Where
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, what are we like gonna eat that night? But then like now like Paige and I are like in it with the food together, and she'll make sure my outfit's great too.
And
Perfect.
Hannah's
It's
like the
complimentary.
best athlete I've ever witnessed in my life, and I don't even know.
Yeah, we need to play some
how to
tennis.
hold a tennis racket.
Yeah. Seriously, I'm gonna get on you guys about that because it's embarrassing how not great I am, and I really want my boyfriend to play
she's
doubles
so
with me.
good.
So I need lessons.
Oh,
That's
100%,
happening.
100%.
And
You
the
gotta-
tennis outfits are so damn adorable.
That's why
It's-
you like
Right? Okay, this one's fashion blog. I've got to say, like on Instagram, I've been following both of you,
Thank
and
you.
I love your jokes, and I love your style. And I mean, seriously, like, how do you
Jokes
come
and
up with
style.
how do you come up with everything? I was like, how many things can you shoot in a day? My goodness,
I don't know.
It's
I make it
impressive.
all up.
But what I think
literally
is
make
cool,
it up.
I think what's cool about what Paige does is there's such an influx of fashion bloggers where they start kind of just like copying each other.
Uh-huh.
Where I think social media is great that you can connect with people, and she actually offers people a way to find like celebrity outfits in an affordable way. So, like,
Amazing. Oh
my
because
God.
you're giving, I think that
you.
people are just like eating it up.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
I'm eating it too because I like food.
Look at that. And I think somebody actually maybe even gave you a little advice on what you should wear today, right?
Oh yeah,
That's what I
100%.
heard.
I
No,
actually
run
didn't.
it.
She said to me, I said, what are you wearing? First of all, I couldn't believe I texted her that. I was like, what are you wearing?
And I was like, I'm still in bed. Have not even thought about it.
So then I sent her a really unflattering picture of myself laying in bed, and I was like, I
Oh my
can't
God, I
get
love
up
that.
and show you because I'm waiting for my Uber. And she was like, I'm going to wear a leopard. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to match so perfectly.
She gives me freedom. Like she lets
Yeah.
me, and then she will tone me down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you learn, by letting me try.
Without a doubt. Now, how would you guys say that your lives have changed now that the show is, progressed so far and multiple episodes have aired?
I would say it's changed in our careers because we're getting a lot more opportunities that we have always wanted but would have never gotten prior.
Because I have to say, this is very brave, and you're being vulnerable on a platform because you can
yeah.
only control so much. You can
Right.
act away, but then you don't know how a storyline's necessarily going to be carved out once it's edited together.
And
I
being,
mean, I would say it's our natural personalities just heightened a little. So I don't think either of us were really worried about editing
Awesome.
at all because
they can't like put words in your
right.
mouth.
True.
It's you.
It's you. But I think like being vulnerable can go in a really good way in terms of I want to show people that reality TV doesn't mean you have to be a show off all the time. You can
Right.
actually show like I have anxiety, I have insecurities. Like just because I'm on TV doesn't mean I have my shit together.
Right.
So I feel like Paige and I both have a platform now to talk about things that we feel are important. I think Paige is very inspirational with like confidence and like how you carry yourself. I'm working on like I have a mental work. I've had it for a while, but I have a mental health comedy podcast called Burning in Hell, which
Right, I
Paige
was
is up
reading
and
about that.
on.
Yeah.
That's
So I
amazing.
talk to
She
people
just did
about
a
their
live
demons.
show at Caroline's on Broadway, and
Congratulations.
I started
Thank you.
crying.
I
in
just
the
got
middle of it.
goosebumps because, truthfully, ladies, we've only met in person. We've met twice now, and we have a mutual connection.
We met once.
We've met once, but the energy just felt natural, and this is what
Right.
it's about, and this is what Crosstown Connections is about: empowering each other. As cliche as it sounds, like I know we don't know each other well, but like I want you guys to do well, and I'm sure you feel
Yeah.
the same way about
Yeah.
me
Right.
because we're all in it together.
And
Right.
my biggest advice with networking is instead of, doing it by the book and just seeing how many numbers and connections you could have on your phone.
Right.
If you don't authentically connect with someone, it's okay as long as you're being true to yourself.
Absolutely.
Because if I'd rather if I'm going to LA for a week, connect really well with 3 people than have like a bunch of random numbers with restaurants as the
And you can't
as
remember
the
how you
last
met them. No, beautifully said, because I think so many people are focused on, that
It's a
cool
numbers
factor,
game.
and that's not it at all.
Yeah,
It's-
connections are about quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
That's why I only talk to Paige.
That's how I feel about boyfriends. Quality.
Yes, I hope you only have one boyfriend at a time.
Yeah, you never know.
So yeah, I mean, listen, she's got 10 fingers for that reason, so she can count all of them.
Yeah, she has very long fingers too.
She does. I can see
So
that.
Paige's
Oh, she really
her
does.
first
Oh,
claim
girl.
to fame was she
Yeah.
had a meme go viral because she talks with her hands because she's
I'm
Italian.
viral. I don't know if you know about it.
And the green screen made her fingers look like.
I mean, they are long and skinny naturally, but the green screen really
Holy cow,
made them
Paige
skinnier and
DeSorbo.
longer. Yeah. It's wild.
But you know what? She embraced her like long, skinny fingers.
Yeah,
And-
we embrace what we have. That's
And
what
she
it's
laughed
about.
at herself. You have to
Because
laugh
it's
at yourself.
funny.
Yeah. Okay, so now that the summer's around the corner, girls, everybody wants to know, what are you going to be up to? Where are you going to be seen? What's happening?
I don't know.
I try not to.
Honestly,
I try not to be seen
I don't know what I'm doing
Oh,
tomorrow,
girlfriend,
but
in my leopard dress.
Yeah.
I feel like we're waiting to see if the show gets renewed, and that's
I'm
a
knocking on wood for you.
huge direction, a life decision.
either way, you'll see Hannah and I together all summer because
Yeah.
I'll force her. But
100%.
yeah.
I love that. And you and I run into each other out at night.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I met this girl at a nightclub. And she's like, I'm going to be on Summer House. And I'm like, you are? Oh my God. And then she's like, I'm working with somebody that you worked with. I'm like, I love this.
Yes.
We did have a lot of mutual connections.
I know. So, and that's what it's all about. And
Yeah.
now we're making it a real connection. And I'm rooting for you girls. Anything else that you want to add? Because I know you both have, like you mentioned, your philanthropy with mental health awareness and your podcast. And I know that you are a fashion blogger. Anything else that we can direct our viewers toward that you want
Watch
to bring
Summer
attention
House
to?
on Monday nights at 10.
Monday nights at 10 on Bravo.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Stalk us. Love us.
LinkedIn.
All of it. We've got lower thirds for
I
that.
forget about LinkedIn.
Yeah, because I don't think you know how to use LinkedIn.
Leave that to Carl.
Yeah, I'm not very.
Carl doesn't know how to use LinkedIn either.
Yeah, do you guys have, besides each other, do you have like a
No.
favorite
I was
castmate?
gonna say. Oh, we love Amanda.
Okay.
We like have this little running joke where like if she's hanging out alone with Amanda, I
Yeah.
get really jealous.
Yeah.
And if I'm like alone with Amanda,
I
but
show
if
up.
we're together, she doesn't get jealous because
No.
she gets us. But
Yeah.
like, I just feel like friendships are complex, and you shouldn't try to make your friends jealous.
And what do you think the most exciting thing about being part of the Bravo family is? Like, when did it hit you that you're like on Bravo? Because, we've had a lot of Bravo covers here at the
Somebody
Bell, right?
said to
It
me
took a
the
while
other
to hit
day,
me.
like, oh my God, you're a Bravo Leb now. And I was like, yeah, if I am, I'm the last one.
Not because you're the shortest.
Like,
And
I'm the
our
very
show,
last
like,
one.
because it's not a Real Housewives, it's very different, and because we're all just like stuck in a house together with cameras on all the time. Like, it's less script. It's like, not that anything's scripted, but there's
Right.
no like scenes. We're just
Sure.
like up and drunk, and you see what happens.
Yeah, and I think it makes our show different because we have like the in-house cameras.
Totally.
So like we're really like getting up in the morning and Hannah's like telling me something I'm not listening.
And I just want to close it out. You're both really close with your families, which I
Yes.
love because I am with mine. So what have they thought about you guys being on the show and really showing everything? Like you said, when you wake up, who you bring home, et cetera,
Right.
et cetera.
Well, my dad and grandma and grandpa all make appearances on the show.
Love
and
that.
Their
Yeah.
star quality is
They really are.
They might
need
take
their
over.
own
They
show.
Yeah.
might take over.
Spin
They need
off.
their own show. I know my dad was like, they're not going to use my scene, are they? And I'm like, I think they are. And he goes, well, do they want a spin off? And I'm like, pick a side, Dad. Pick a side. But yeah, I think both our families have like
Yeah.
big personalities and stuff, so we get it from them.
Our families definitely love it. My dad, like, he's like, sometimes I don't even listen to what's happening. I just stare at you on the screen.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
so
like,
sweet.
He's proud of his girl.
yeah.
Well,
he's
you
great.
girls are amazing. Love. I'm like group hug.
you.
Let's go
Yeah,
hug
this
it.
was so much fun.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
And the thing is, we're all New York City gals about town.
Yes.
So we're going to make it happen. You're going to be seeing all of us hang soon, guys. Thanks for tuning into Crosstown Connections. I'm your host, Valerie Greenberg, signing off.